Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do a discussion video that is centered around the new world of One Piece, or the Shinsekai. Now, the thing here is that in my review of this week's chapter of One Piece, I stated in that video that I was going to do a discussion video around the new world. So, here it is. And this video, there is no order to this. I'm going to simply sit here and talk to you guys about my expectations, my predictions, my thoughts about the new world. So, that being said, let me dive right in. Let me get my feet wet. So, the thing here, right, is the new world. We know for a fact that the new world is a very, very, very chaotic place. At the end of Fishman Island, it was confirmed that you need a new type of log post in order to survive the new world, which I believe is called the New World Log Post. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called that. Yeah, and the thing here is that it actually has 3 log posts in one, and each of these arrows points to a different island, meaning that there are 3 possible choices for you to go to when it comes to islands. And the more chaotic a needle spins, or the more rapid a needle spins, then the more dangerous and the more chaotic an island is. We know this. And this is proven when, of the 3 islands chosen, one of them was constantly raining lightning. And the thing here is that Luffy saw the arrow, and it was moving really fucking fast. He's like, yeah, let's go that way. I want to go that way, because it seems fun. So, but then of course they got sidetracked by some weird underwater cyclone type thing, you know. So we know how it went down, right? We know how it went down. So obviously, when it comes to weather, when it comes to the weather system, the geographic fields of the new world, very chaotic. What we do know is that also the last known island, and I say last known because there could be possible islands after this island, but the last known island in the new world is Rathel, meaning that this is going to be the final island until you once again reach the red line. Because the red line, I think, goes, I'm not too sure if it's completely vertical. I don't think so, because if it was completely vertical on the axis of the planet, then that means that the new world and the grand line are equal in size. However, according to the story, the new world is the largest part of the planet, the largest ocean in the planet, which means that the red line has to shift more towards the right or left to give the new world more space in comparison to the grand line. So what I'm trying to say here is that as opposed to being on a complete 90-degree axis, I'm gonna say that the red line is more of a like an 80 or like a 70. You know, like it's shifted over, where there's more ocean for the new world opposed to the grand line. But basically, Rathel is the last island. It is the last island. This is the island where apparently Goldie Roger's treasure locates. And the thing here is that Goldie Roger, he is the only person to master the Grand Line. So this hints at something being before Rathel, which prevents other people from reaching Rathel. So maybe there's something, maybe like a blockade of, you know, I don't know, there's something that prevents people from reaching Rathel. And Goldie Roger was the only person to get past that something, and then he himself reached Rathel. Of course, this something may have been put there on purpose by the people who were from the moon, because it is at this point in time, we can safely assume that, you know, that the treasure One Piece may in fact deal with the people on the moon. I did a full-blown video. I mean, I'll do another one. Shit, yeah, fuck it. I'll do another one explaining about the whole entire new world concept, alright? I mean, the people from the moon concept, alright? And by the way, Uncle Min did a video on that too, so you can go check it out down below. Link down below. Actually, fuck it. I'll put it somewhere in the video, right? Uncle Min did a video on the 3 types of Skypeans. The Chandrins, the Chandrins, the Bilkins, and the Skypeans. And in my personal opinion, this would indicate that the Bilkerins, the Skypians, and the Chandrans, each one of these people made a category of devil fruit. Like the Bilkins made the Logia, and the Chandrans made the Paramecia, and the Skypians made the Zoans. And then this may also indicate that each type made one type of ancient weapon. Like the Bilkins made Poseidon, and the Chandrans made, the Bilkins created Poseidon, and the Chandrans created Uranus, and Pluton was created by the Skypians. I mean, who knows? Because the thing here is that there's 6 fucking moons. So when we look at the actual stone, because we see NL. NL goes to the fucking moon, and then we see him, and then there's actual ruins on the moon. Actual ruins of people. And we see 3 different categories of Skypians on one of the stone tablets. This could mean that other Skypians live on other moons. Because apparently there's 6 fucking moons. So, it's like, there's crazy shit going on. And then maybe all of them decided together, you know what, let's go down to the blue planet and let's make a country. And this country was the unknown country that existed 1,000 years ago, but was taken out by the humans who made the world government. I mean, look, like One Piece is fucking crazy. You can say a whole list of shit, and it may be possible. It may be possible, alright? I'm just saying that, you know what? Just go, again, look in the video. Go check out Uncle Min's video. The shit was hot. I like it. So, right there. Somewhere, right? Now, the thing here, right? The thing here I want to get into right now is the whole entire thing with the characters. The main, the main characters. Luffy, Sanji, blah, blah, blah. So, the thing here is that, and I said it in that review. The title of this video. Sanji versus Kizaru. That's right. That's right. Sanji versus Kizaru. Now, you're probably wondering, there is no fucking way at this point in time Sanji can compete with Kizaru. No shit. This would imply another time skip. I'm telling you right now. I'm calling it on the spot. There's going to be another time skip in the series before Luffy can actually attain, the One Piece. Before this all-consuming war occurs, because Whitebeard stated that once One Piece is found, there will be a war that will encompass the entire planet. And the centerpiece of this war should be the Straw Hat Pirates. Of course, the Straw Hat Pirates should also have the Heart Pirates, like Chopper, Law, Beppo on their side, as well as the Kid Pirates, like Eustace and, Killer and yada yada yada. The Supernova should be backing the shit out of Luffy while they compete against the Admirals and Kobe. Yeah, that's right, Kobe. I can see Kobe headlining this war for the Marine side. I can so see that. Either him or Akainu. And then maybe after this war will be the final battle between Luffy and Blackbeard. Because the thing here is that, you see, it's very strange because people say that Blackbeard is the final villain, but in all retrospect, it should be Akainu. Because if Blackbeard wants One Piece, and if there's going to be a war after One Piece is found, then this would imply that, maybe Blackbeard and Luffy fight to get One Piece. Luffy beats Blackbeard, then after Luffy attains One Piece, then Akainu goes in there and tries to kill the Pirate King, or Kobe. That's the thing. I'm really assuming that Akainu is the last villain. I mean, at this point in time, why the fuck would Blackbeard want to kill Luffy if Luffy has already claimed Pirate King? So maybe Blackbeard wants to take over the title and thus fights him? I mean, I don't know. Because Blackbeard, Blackbeard is also a man of adventure. He wants to go out there and explore, have fun, yada yada yada. And his dream, like Luffy's, is also attaining One Piece. So if One Piece is already attained, then what's the point? You feel me? So I don't know. So in my opinion, the last villain, the last major, antagonist of the series should be Akainu. That's the way I feel. Either Akainu or Kobe. Maybe at some point, Kobe will become Fleet Admiral. But that means that this would imply that the time skip that will occur, the second one, would be longer than the first one. So this time skip was like, what, 2 years? Maybe the next time skip, 5 years. Because, like, you need to think about this shit. Goldie Roger, from the time we see him, you know, because if you look at the actual flashback between him and Rayleigh, Goldie Roger is very young. Like, very, very young. And so is Rayleigh. And then when we see them at the end of the Grand Line, when we see them, you know, like, for example, like when we see the One Piece film Zero episode, when we see Goldie Roger versus the Gold Line Shiki, Goldie Roger and Rayleigh had aged a considerable amount of time from the time Goldie Roger left his home island to go on search for the Rafta or for the One Piece or something. I have no idea, because we have no idea what inspired Goldie Roger to go out in the first place and actually, you know, conquer the New World. We have no idea what inspired him. But what we do know is that a considerable amount of time passed before he was known as the Pirate King. At least 10 years. At least 10 years. I swear, I shit you not. Goldie Roger looks so fucking young. But then, at the end of the series, or when we see him next, he's old, has like a full-grown beard and shit, or like a mustache and all this shit. So, I'm gonna say 10 years. That means that Luffy, by the time, in my personal opinion, by the time he's known as the Pirate King, he should be at least like, well, right now he's either 19 or 20. I'm saying 25. 25 or 26. At least. So, yeah. And also, the reason why I say that there's going to be another time skip is because take a look at the Straw Hat's current combat ability right now. Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy. Do you honestly think that Luffy can be fucking someone like Aokiji, or Akainu, or Kizaru, or Yoko? No. There is no fucking way. There is no fucking way the current Monkey D. Luffy can beat Kizaru or Shanks. In order for Luffy to be known as the Pirate King, Luffy has to have the same overall combat ability equal to that of the old Whitebeard, or more. And when I say the old Whitebeard, I mean the Whitebeard 20 years ago. The man who could, quote-unquote, destroy the world. Luffy, in my opinion, Luffy should be able to destroy islands easy, if he wants to attain One Piece. Or at least have the combat prowess to attain One Piece. Because look at Blackbeard. Blackbeard has the fucking Goro Goro no Mi and the Yomi, and the Yomi, no. That's Brooks fruit. What's it called? Yami. Okay, yeah. He has the Goro Goro no Mi. No, the Guro, fucking goddammit. That's Eno's fruit. Shit. Fuck! He has the Earthquake fruit. He has the Earthquake fruit and the Darkness fruit. Okay, that was a fuck up. That was a really bad fuck up. But who cares, alright? He has these two fruits, okay? There is no fucking way Luffy right now can compete with that shit. He can't. And as time progresses, Blackbeard is going to get more in tune with his Devil powers. The thing here is that if Luffy can't even destroy an island, because Whitebeard could, Blackbeard can right now, then there's no fucking way Luffy can beat Blackbeard. He has to be able to do that, at least. He has to be able to master Haki. I mean, completely master observation, armaments, and the King Haki Haki, as well as have the ability to destroy islands. Easy. When I say easy, I mean like one Red Hawk and island's just gone. Like, fuck it. Like, it should be like that. Yeah. It is a huge stretch, but fuck it. It has to be that case. When it comes to Zoro, I mean, come on. Seriously, Zoro? Look at Mihawk. One swing. He got a big ass tsunami in one nonchalant swing. Yeah. He has a lot of work to do. I mean, as of right now, when it comes to the series so far, we haven't seen the max fighting capacity of Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. Because Sanji was digging Wadasume. Zoro was punking Huzo. And Luffy, even though he almost destroyed Noah, the ship. The thing here is that, of course, he was wounded and he was in a bubble, you know, all this shit. So we haven't seen the max capacity of Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro. So we need to see what they can do, and then we can go and actually assume how strong they are in comparison to an Admiral or a Yoko. Because if Whitebeard, who was a sick Yoko, like a sick old man, 72 years old, who wasn't in the great physical condition at all, was able to almost destroy Marineford, then Shanks, I mean, like I said before, no one, when Shanks went into the fucking battlefield and he said, "Who wants to fight me?" No one. No one stepped up. They were like, whoa. Like, whoa, hold on. Wait. Like, let's back the fuck up right now, because this is Shanks. So, and I can assume that on equal playing field are Kaido and Big Man. So, yeah. I mean, basically, do you think that Luffy right now can beat Whitebeard? That's the same thing as, do you believe that Luffy can beat Big Man? So, it's the same equivalent. It's the same equivalent. Same thing. So the thing here is that, in my personal opinion, this time skip, this 5 or 4 year time skip, may occur at 2 points. Either one, when Luffy and his crew get beaten by Big Man, or 2, when they reach the Wano Kuni. And when I say Wano Kuni, is because this country, the Wano Kuni, is very, very strongly hinted at. I mean, for well, not hinted at, but foreshadowed. It is foreshadowed a lot in the series. A lot. I mean, ever since the Whitebeard War, where, you know, the whole entire thing with with the Orz's Junior hat was made in the Wano Kuni. Of course, when we go into the actual thing with Brook, and like Brook was explaining about the samurai who defend the Wano Kuni. The Wano Kuni is a country of its own with no marines to support itself, just samurai. Also, if you read the One Piece Wanted, Ryoma, hello, Wano Kuni, and also Zoro in fucking Thriller Bark, who fights Ryoma, who was a samurai of the Wano Kuni. It's like Wano Kuni. Like, Oda is really foreshadowing the Wano Kuni. So the time skip may occur at the Wano Kuni. Or if Big Man beats Luffy and his crew, time skip right there. I mean, that's assuming that Law, Kid, Hawkins, and Apu are not there to support Luffy and his crew. Because if these guys team up together, then they may, and I say may, they may beat Big Man. Because this big bitch is powerful. I mean, she is powerful. I know she's powerful. Alright. Now, back to the entire Kizaru versus, Sanji thing, alright? People want to know, why do I believe that Sanji is going to fight Kizaru at some point in the future, in like the distant future? Well, the main reason, I mean, not only do these guys prioritize heavy in kicks, alright? I mean, Sanji is like the kicking guy, and Kizaru is like also the kicking guy, kicking speed of light, bam, kick to the face. What I noticed here is that after the time skip, when Sanji did his thing against the Kraken, the Diablo Jumbo, the devil leg grill shot, I noticed how he was cruising along the ocean, like 5,000 meters underneath the ocean. And he was cruising. And then all of a sudden, his leg turned into a star shape. I'm like, bro, Kizaru does the same fucking thing. His legs always go in a star shape fucking structure. He's hinting at it. Oda, fucking with me, man. If Sanji is doing kicks that are in star shape, and Kizaru is doing kicks that are in star shape, that to me is like it's a sign. And also, it's the relation between the light and the darkness. Sanji, Black Lake Sanji. Kizaru, a light man. Darkness, light. Clash. It's like, what the fuck? I see that shit. It's fucking yin and yang. I see it, bro. I see it. Don't fuck with me, man. Oda, I know this fight is happening. I mean, I could get a lot more specific, but I don't want to make this video too fucking long. But those right there are like the 3 key things. The kicks, the double-leg kicks are like fucking stars. Fuck! Kizaru does stars too! Oda, I know you're planning this fight. Don't fuck with me, man. No. Oda, do not fuck with me. Oh yeah. Yeah, here we go, alright? The next thing. We're not done yet. We're not done yet, right? The next thing. Sabo. Yeah, he's alive. He's fucking alive. I know he's alive. Obviously, Sabo's alive. There is no fucking way Sabo's not alive. I mean, there's been hints throughout the entire fucking series, especially in the anime, where in the anime flashback, where I think it was Ivanko who said that, you know, like, he's injured, but we can save him. I'm like, that's fucking Sabo. Don't stop fucking with me, man. It's fucking Sabo, bro. It's like, stop. We know at some point Sabo is gonna come back. We know this. We fucking know this. And when he does, he's going to be a member of the Revolutionary Army. This actually hints at Nico Robin already knowing that Sabo's alive, or she may not know that Sabo is, you know, Luffy's brother. But the thing here is that she may in fact have met Sabo at some point in the Revolutionary Army. She may have met Sabo, because the thing here is that Robin, she's not saying shit. Robin is not saying a fucking word. It's like, say something. Like, did you meet Sabo, bitch? It's like, God damn it, Robin. God damn it. I mean, of course, Luffy has never actually mentioned Sabo's name to the crew. They have no idea that Sabo was actually even a brother to Luffy. Because we know Ace. We know Ace, and that's it. Well, no, the crew know about Ace, but not Sabo. Sabo was a fucking, you know. I mean, even then, Luffy assumes that Sabo was dead. So I'm going to talk about 2 more things, and then I'm going to call it a video, right? So the next thing I'm talking about here is the whole entire Vegapunk thing, okay? Because Vegapunk is key. Vegapunk is key. He is key. Key. Why is that? Because once the introduction of Vegapunk occurs, it is hinted, it is strongly hinted, that we are going to find out a lot of things about a lot of shit. A lot of things about a lot of shit. The Devil Fruits, the Marines, maybe even stuff dealing with the whole entire Void Century. Like, Vegapunk is, I think, one of the cornerstones of the world of One Piece, of the story One Piece, because Vegapunk knows so much. And he is the centerpiece around the creation of the Pacifista and weapons such as Fang Free, because we now know that it is possible for a inanimate object like a spoon or a sword to eat a devil fruit. And how do you do that? I mean, I'm assuming that Vegapunk takes the essence of that fruit and puts it into the weapon. But the question is, how the fuck do you do that? I mean, we now know that devil fruits, because Caesar Clown has showed us that if a devil fruit is, you know, if like a person who has a devil fruit dies, then the essence of that fruit returns to a fruit of the same caliber. Like, for example, with Smiley. Smiley died and then created Shino Kuni. Now what happened is that the essence of Smiley's fruit returned to an apple, because an apple is the original fruit category. So that's why, you know, like, we need to find out more about this whole entire system of devil fruits. I mean, in all honesty, we should know, like, we need to figure out how they were created. Because, I mean, I'm assuming the Skypians somehow created the essence of the devil fruits. But at the beginning of the series, it was assumed that the devil fruits were created by some sea goddess. Like, it was very fucking weird. So, I strongly believe that once we meet Vegapunk, we're gonna find out so much stuff about the devil fruits, the Marines, maybe the Void Century, who knows? I mean, maybe even the fucking Gorosei. Oh yeah! The fucking Gorosei! Duh! Oh! Fuck, and I want to make this video quick, but it's not gonna happen. It's already like 20 fucking minutes, man. It's past that shit. Fuck, fuck, okay. Gorosei. God damn it, Gorosei! Alright, so basically, that's the whole entire Vegapunk thing, alright? The next thing is gonna be the whole entire Kobe stuff, right? I'm gonna say it right now. Kobe ate the Marimar no Mi. I'm very confident that Kobe, or a Marine, ate the Marimar no Mi. I can just see it. I see it working. Because we now know that Kobe has a very strong, very strong affinity towards Kenboshin no Haki. We know this. We know this already, alright? Meaning that Kobe is going to be a huge asset to the Marines. Why not up the ante and make Kobe eat the Marimar no Mi? And then make Kobe like Ace, only like the Marine version. Something Garp always wanted. I mean, Garp trained Kobe. I mean, in that sense, maybe Kobe is like a son to Garp. Just how Ace and Luffy were sons to him. And then the thing here is that what if he sees Kobe eat the Marimar no Mi, and then he sees the image of Ace through Kobe? That to me makes a lot of sense. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. And plus, Kobe. I mean, even though Kobe is, you know, it's assumed that he's gotten much stronger. I mean, yeah, he is probably. The thing here is that I'm thinking that if Kobe is gonna be like that really powerful admiral guy, the Marimar no Mi is perfect. It's perfect for him. It's perfect. The Marimar no Mi creating suns and shit, crazy fire shit going on. Hell yeah. I mean, plus the Kenboshin no Haki. Yeah, Kobe at that point in time will be a huge threat to all pirates all over the world, right there and there. And the very last thing, alright? The fucking Gorosei. These three old motherfuckers, alright? They know everything. They know every fucking thing. It's not even fair. It's like, what the fuck? Seriously? They know all this shit that happened in the Void Century. They know all this shit that goes on with the Devil Fruits, the Marines, they run the entire world government. They run everything, man. It's the fucking Gorosei. It's always the Gorosei. Everything that the Marines do, that the world government does, can always be traced back to the fucking Gorosei. Everything. What the fuck? Who are these old dudes? They know everything. Fuck. I mean, it's like, the only way we're gonna have information based on the Gorosei is if at some point Luffy and his crew backtrack to the Red Line and meet up with the fucking Gorosei. Because we do know that their head base, they live in the Holy City, which is located on top of the Red Line. And this, of course, is where the Tenryubito live. Because we now know, the Tenryubito and the Gorosei live in the Holy City. And these guys, I mean, in the flashback with Clover and Nico Robin, they knew that Clover had figured out too much, meaning that they themselves know what happened exactly during the Void Century. They fucking know. The Gorosei, at some point, they are also cornerstones of the series. Vegapunk is a cornerstone of the series, as is the Gorosei. We need to see the Gorosei meet up with some member of the Straw Hat crew. I mean, maybe at some point, we see a Straw member like Nami, or not Nami, either Robin, or maybe even Jinbei, meet the Gorosei at some point. I don't know. But oh my god, it's like, these old guys, they know too much. We need to know what the fuck they know. It's that simple, alright? Oh, and and one last thing. Apparently, because we now know that Luffy has made Fishman Island one of his territories, meaning that at some point Luffy will amass more territories. Which means that at some point, for example, if Fishman Island is under attack, we may see some side stories of characters. Like, for example, if Fishman Island is under attack, Fishman Island is a territory of Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy may send Jinbei to take care of the situation, which means that we may see characters like Sanji, Jinbei, Robin go on solo missions to defend their territories from invaders. So that to me, maybe, it may occur in the series. Maybe, who knows? But it'd be really cool to see that. It'd be very, very, very cool to see that. So, that being said, I'm done. I'm done. I'll call it a video. I will see you guys later. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. And I'm signing out. Peace. Have a nice day. And go see, once again, look in the video somewhere, and you'll see a video on Uncle Min's video of the Sky Peas. Alright, so I'm signing out. Peace. Have a nice day.